Sigma Limited has approached CGK Associates to appoint them as their auditor for the 5-year period in accordance with the provision of the Companies Act. The prospective client of the company is a new audit firm. SQC-1 requires that the firm, before accepting the engagement, should inquire about the vital information about the client, which helps the firm to decide about the integrity of the client. Apart from the integrity, the obtaining such vital information about the client is helpful to the audit firm in deciding about the which other matters. So which are the matters to be considered by the audit firm with regard to the integrity of the client? Integrity means whether the client is honest and whether the client is proper. That is what we look into when we talk about the integrity. So in this case, actually, how do you go about the checking the integrity of the client? That's the thing here. So you have what happens actually here. You talk about standards on quality control 1, the quality control for the firm performing audit, review, other assurance and related services. Now in this case actually here, so first of all, the firm before accepting an engagement should acquire vital information about the client, and such information should help the firm to decide about the integrity of the client, the competence, capability and the time and resources are they available to perform the engagement and compliance with the ethical requirement. When it comes to the integrity of the client, the firm has to consider what the firm has to consider. So firm has to consider certain aspects. Say for example, the identity and the business reputation of the principal owner, key management, related party, those charged with governance. What is their reputation? Do they have a very impeccable reputation? That you have to see. The nature of the client's operation, including the business practices, has to be seen. The information concerning about the attitude of the client's principal owner, key management, and those charged with governance towards such matter. That's the thing here. So, for example, are they doing any aggressive interpretation of accounting standards or aggressive interpretation of internal control environment? That you have to check. Whether the client is aggressively concerned with maintaining the firm's fees as low as possible, indication of inappropriate limitation in the scope of the work, indication that the client may be involved in the money laundering or other criminal activities, the reason for the proposed appointment of the firm and non-reappointment of the previous firm. So what is the reason for the proposed appointment of the firm and non-reappointment of the firm? So these all aspects you should consider to ascertain the integrity of the client. That's the thing. So when the client is putting too much aggression, he's telling that okay, he'll try to reduce the fees as low as possible. Is that the requirement? That you have to check. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.